Welcome to VLife 2.0. Within 2.0, there has been different changes and features added into the city. So within this video, we'll be going over an updated keybinds list, as well as how to get through your first day within VLife. So without further ado, let's hop into the video. So if it's your first day within VLife, the first thing you're going to want to do is get yourself a job. Now your jobs will be found over here at City Services. There is a purple guy here as well as a white shield, so we'll go ahead and head there now. Now when you first hop into VLife, you obviously won't have a car, so if you run in front of a car and go ahead and use your F muscle, you can go ahead and borrow somebody's vehicle. Now if you're trying to take a locked vehicle, you will need lockpicks. Those can be found at the hardware store, which is the white wrench on your map. Now with the lockpicks, you'll use a hotkey. Currently I have them in the 4 slot, and when you come up to the vehicle, you'll hit 4, and this Fallout or Skyrim style key will appear. My personal strategy is to go 45 degrees to the left and see how it didn't wiggle. That makes me know that it is on this half of the spectrum. If you go over here and I were to tap it, see how it wiggled, I would then know to go on this side. So usually kind of just wiggle it on up. And bam, first try. Once you hop in, you're going to go ahead and use your H key to go ahead and search for the keys. And once that search is done, you have yourself a new car.
We need the car, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, that's just not going to work. So once you have your vehicle, you're going to want to go ahead and pull on up to City Services and talk to this gentleman up front. Once you head up to this gentleman, you're going to want to use your E muscle and pop up the jobs menu. And you can go ahead and pick through any of these jobs that sound interesting to you. Now I do have a detailed jobs video that I'll leave in the description below if you need some further help with how to complete jobs. But for now, that about wraps that up. Next up, we have the phone. To open your phone, you will use your M muscle. So go ahead and pull up our phone. If it is your first day in VLife, I'd highly recommend heading on over to the App Store and downloading some of the key apps like the State app, as well as My Garage and Twitter. So with Twitter, that's the main messaging source that people use throughout the city. If you have any questions or you're looking to see what kind of events are hopping up around town, when you first go to take a picture, it's going to be outward facing, and if you hold your middle mouse button, it will turn to selfie mode. Say cheese. All right, look at that cute mug. All right, so we can go ahead and save that photo, and if we were wanting to tweet out that photo, you just head back into your photos, click the picture, and hit copy. Head back over to Twitter. We can paste in what we just copied, and we can just write something simple like, "I saw a dude." Lastly, an important feature of the phone is the share contact. If you meet somebody and you want to drop your contact information, you can do so by heading into settings and here share contact. You would click that and it would go ahead and airdrop your number to anybody in your general vicinity. Now, one of the other features of your phone that you'll be using quite often is the wallet. Now with the wallet, for one, you can see how much you have in your bank account, and you also have your player number. And if you want to go ahead and transfer anybody money, let's say they're doing you a favor, you're buying something off them, you would hit transfer and put in their player ID here, as well as the amount you want to send. And the wallet is also a good place where you can actively watch your current balance. Now if you want to check your current cash, you're going to hit T/cash. In the top right hand corner, it's going to go ahead and show you how much cash you have. If you do have a decent amount of cash on hand, you will want to head over to a bank. Once you're inside the bank, you'll use your left alt, and this will open your third eye. Once you see it blue, you can go ahead and right click and access your bank. Here you're going to see your bank overview. You can go ahead and click deposit and enter the amount that you want to deposit. This also works with withdrawals, of course, and there also is an option to change your PIN, so that way you can access the ATMs outside different establishments within the city. Now, if you do run across your friend who is dead and you need to take to the hospital, the way you're going to go ahead and take them is either by escort or the kidnap emote. Now, the kidnap is found in your F1 muscle, which we'll go over a bit later. First, let's go ahead and kill our friend here for the example. Sorry, buddy. Now that he is dead, we have two options. You can either hit T and then /escort, and that's going to pick him up like so. And then if you run up to your vehicle, you can use your F1 muscle to actually put him in the vehicle, and that's found, I think it's interactions. Yeah, interactions, put in vehicle, and then bam, now he's in there. I would recommend telling the person to go ahead and buckle their seatbelt though, because they will fall out if you hit some rough terrain. The other option with how to pick them up is through the F1, and you can go ahead and head over to kidnap, and this is how you're going to go pick them up over your shoulder. And now we could go ahead and take them to the hospital, or looks like EMS has arrived nice and timely. Now that we've gone over escorting, we're going to go over F1. F1 is where a lot of the different keybinds are located and makes it very convenient. So within F1 we have take out a vehicle, kidnap, which we talked about before, but in vehicle, if you have handcuffs, you can go ahead and cuff somebody, take them hostage, and then we have escort here as well. For citizen, you can go ahead and get into the trunk of a vehicle, and you also have your emote menu, which we'll save for last. And for general, we have clothing as well as house interaction. When you're inside your vehicle, you can also use F1 to change vehicle seats. So if you're in the driver's seat and you want to hop on over, you can do that through driver seats. You can also open different doors, like you can open the trunk or the hood of the car. And yeah, that about wraps up the F1 menu. Last but certainly not least, we're going to be looking at just the emote menu in general. There's a lot of super fun things you can do with this menu, so we're gonna go ahead and head here. So for one, if you are walking into, let's say, the hospital, you can use the injured walking style. You also have tons of different styles if you just want to pick something to match your character. There is also moods if you want to get super customized. And with the emotes, we have prop emotes, so different kinds of items that you can go ahead and carry. Or if you want an umbrella, stuff like that. If you ever have an emote that you want to get rid of, you'll go ahead and cancel emote. This can also be done through the type command T/E space C. This is how you cancel emotes. Or if you know what an emote's called, you can do T/E, let's say smoke. And smoke's going to go ahead and pull out a cigarette and smoke. And to stop that, again, that's T/E space C to quickly do that. So of course, just as easy to go into the menu, but sometimes, you know, we don't want to do that. Although prop emotes are cool, probably the favorite emotes are going to be the dance emotes. You have everything from provocative to, you know, just general party emotes. Pretty fun stuff. And on top of the dance emotes and prop emotes, you have 469 other kind of emotes that you can go ahead and play with. Overall, probably one of my favorite parts about this city. Well, I think that about wraps it up. Let me know in the comment section down below if I missed anything or if there's just added tips that you have for me, because I'm still learning on a daily basis. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you later. Bye.